Hello there, welcome back to some more Final Fantasy V. In the last episode, what we did at the start of the game. Now we're going to explore with our 4 intrepid adventurers and move eastwards to this section here. What level am I? 5, 5, 6, and 5. Level... HP's looking okay. Alright, we should be fine. Let's go. The Torna Canal. The canal gate is locked. Oh well, guess we're going back again. I guess I'm going to go ask the townsfolk for their key. I couldn't remember if it was this town or the other one I had to do that in. It's this one. Right, out the way, woman. Thank you. Let's go speak to the mayor. I'm pretty sure this is Zock's house, but... Someone you know? Yes, he built the Torna Canal. Oh, you built it? So not the mayor. Oh, Princess Lena! Zock, it's good to see you. Yes, it's been a long time. Zock, I have a favour to ask. We must go to Waltz, so we need to pass through the Torna Canal. Oh dear, ever since the wind crystal was destroyed, the beasts in the canal have multiplied like rabbits. It's much too dangerous to enter. Moreover, I seem to have lost the key to the canal somewhere. I'm sorry I cannot help you with the keys. Still, since you came all this way, won't you at least stay the night? Wonderful, then follow me. The crystals. Now that I think of it, they're the reason Dad... The crystals must be protected at any cost. Stella, if anything should happen to me, never tell Bartz about the crystals. They aren't his burden to bear. Oh, darling, please don't say things like that. Father, I'll protect the crystals. Promise. What's the matter, Bart? Nothing. I was just reminded of my folks. They died a while back, though. Here, take it. Huh? Take what? The key to the canal. With it, you can open the gate and travel to Waltz. I was worried about Lena, so I hid the key, but... Please, take care of her. Okay, no worries. I'll do what I can. I'm ready. Let's do this. Princess, please take care of yourself. Safe journey. Meanwhile, Faris has just been drinking troubles away at the inn, you know? Excuse me, please, I have to go now. Captain, wait up! Sorry, lads, I'm leaving you laggards behind. Captain, but why? You know we'd follow you to the ends of the earth. I know, and I thank you for it, but not this time. Captain! This smell is of a long journey. While I'm gone, I need you louts to guard the hideout. We can't just let anyone raid our booty. But, Captain...
Please.
Aye, aye, sir. Wind at your back, Captain. Godspeed. We don't have to keep programming actions for these pirates to do while we go into adventure. So we'll just get them to stay here. Lena, what's wrong? The wind crystal is shattered. Right now, the only difference is that the wind is slowed, but soon it will stop blowing completely, and in a few years the air will go stagnant and the birds won't have any place to fly. Father said that we had to protect the 3 remaining crystals. 3 crystals? Yes, the crystals of fire, water and earth. If those were lost too, then... At first, nothing would happen. But it wouldn't be long before the earth began to decay, the seas dirtied and the rivers ceased to flow, fires lost their heat and the world became dark and cold. It really would become an unlivable world.
We've got to protect the crystals.
Huh? Did that trigger any of your memories?
No. Doesn't matter, I'm still gonna help. Well said, old man. I'm coming along too. Plus, we still have to find Leonard's father. King Tycoon, but he disappeared into thin air.
Oh, that was Bart's, not Galuf. But he disappeared into thin air.
He still lives, I feel it in my bones. Never for a moment would I believe otherwise.
Bart, will you come with us? Before, I was just coming along for the ride, but seeing everyone here... The crystal shards. We were given power to protect the world, the power of the wind crystal. That's it, I'm in. We've got some crystals to save.
Sure enough, let's be off.
Okay, well we've got the key, so we can actually make progress now. Onward through the Torna Canal.
Bart, where in tarnation did you get the key?
Doesn't matter. Let's get going. No, it doesn't really matter, no. Okay. Oh, Octokraken. Look at that damage. Oh. You love to see it. Galuf, Lena gained a level, and Faris will be right behind. Let me just get one more fight to level Faris up. The Sucker and the Octokraken. You don't need to do that. Okay. Faris gained level. So now I can whack my healing out. 1 cure is enough for that much. I can cure everyone, so I'll do that much. Okay. Onward. And we're exploring. We're nearly at, well, some of us are nearly at level 2. But alas, it is what it is. Hey, what's that? Oh no, the sealed monster.
Thunder and typhoons, the rudder's not responding. You better figure something out fast, because we're getting sucked in. Oh, my aching head. Oh. Sildra, what's wrong?
Look alive, something's coming. Okay, so the easy way of killing this thing is to use thunder magic. I haven't got any thunder magic, so instead I'm going to be doing it the old-fashioned way, which is just smacking it really hard. Tentacles. Rude. Let's focus for a second to do more damage. Try and steal something. I'm not sure if I can, but I'll try. Oh, I got a potion. Oh. Yeah, focus does double damage on the next hit. So if you can wait, it's pretty good. There you go, you're dead. Goodbye. Give me that shit.
Sildra!
I'm sure she's okay. She's a fighter and you know it.
Sildra! Let me go, I said. Get off! Sildra!
How's Faris?
As well as can be expected. We should leave him be.
The ship is just drifting with the current.
Wonder where we'll end up.
Faris, surely Sildra is still out there alive somewhere. Hello? Where is this?
The graveyard of the sea.
A gathering place for ruined and scuttled ships and a nest for the undead.
Ugh, all the more reason to hot-foot it out of here. I'm Gallop. I don't like this place. Oh no. Let's get out of here. Good music though. Again.
Nothing in there, not at least that I can get into. Rest up a bit? No, I don't need to. You can heal here if you desperately need to, but I don't. Can't jump over this. Undead monsters though, love it. So, again, if they weren't so easy to kill, I could do this. Let me show you. I'll show you one time. Let me use Cure on this boy. It's just 80 damage and kills them instantly. If you're really like struggling for damage, you could do that. I don't need to do that. But the idea is there. So, yeah, I only use 4 MP, so it's not too bad. I can get away with it. I would go back to the ship, but it's a bit much for 4 MP, isn't it? Although immediately, this place is harder than the last place. If you don't have the 2 defense, you'll start to recognize it now. Although it wouldn't double the damage you receive, because it's additive, it's not multiplicative. So it's not like the difference between 2 defense and 1 defense is double. It's not. It's more like they do 18 damage, but you have 1 defense, so you take 17, versus they do 18 damage and you have 2, so you take like 15. It's a formula, is what I'm trying to say. I'm pretty sure they know what the formula for the damage is as well in this game. Can I get across here? A lot more difficult. I still don't think it's as difficult as 6. 6 is more difficult still. Right, so now I've got the ability to flee if I want to. I don't want to, but I could. I can also do white magic level 2 at any time. So the way you see... I thought there was a way to see what magic you get. But I know that there is a way to tell, like, which level magic is which. I don't know what it is yet, though. Anywho. Is this a map I can use? No. I like a good map. Obtained another tent. Cool. I'll use that later. The window lost focus for some reason. It's fine. And they will die. And it does another bit of little damage to the rest of them too. A dagger. Oh. Can't double wield daggers. Is a dagger better than a sword? No, just barely not. Monks can't equip daggers. I can't equip anything other than what I've got. So, right. Do we have to go this way? We'll get soaked. What? Are you going to melt or something? Come on. Okay. Into the next zone. That is a chest with a skull on it. Got him. Okay. Obtain 990 gil. That's 1,000 gil. Of course, the next goal in an RPG is to get the first character with 1,000 health. Obviously. I can't remember which way is the way forward. I think this way. Also, I'm underwater, which is a bit weird. Considering now I'm not underwater. How does that work? But I suppose logic doesn't have to make sense in a video game world. If I had the battle speed on lower, but I don't. So my penalty for that is that I always have to fight, at least, and take 1 attack. Uh-oh. Okay, good. He's in the back row, so he didn't do much damage. I'm banking on the fact that I'll kill this little crystal thing before she attacks, but it didn't work. It's fine. Still did a lot of damage. Rude. Extremely uncool. Right. We're nearly out of MP, but I've got time. All I have to do is use a tent at some point. Use the shield. That's what stopped them from taking the damage. I think. Maybe it's just the evasion symbol, but I don't know. How much to level up? $75 on the high end. Okay. Oh, hello. Mind Flusher. New enemy. This thing won't last through the combat, though. Bonk. I had a bit more health than I thought. Food. There you go. Goodbye. That just tells me I need more levels still. If I'm not killing them fast enough, I just need more level ups. Right, so we're out of the murk. Well, I was out of the murk until I fell down a hole. I can ease it. There we go. I'm soaked. Yeah, there's a fish in my shorts. This room seems safe enough. Let's take a rest. I'm going to change it to dry clothes. No peeking. Okay, time to get dry.
I'm fine like this. Don't worry about me.
Hey, you crazy boy. Catch pneumonia in those wet things.
Hey, what are you doing? Get away. Don't touch.
What's all the commotion? Yeah, Lena, he... Oh, my stars and comet. He's a she.
Well, maybe I am. You got a problem with it?
Of course not. Just why were you trying to hide it? So now I'm not going to use the pirate voice. I'm going to use a more aggressive, female-ish voice. I haven't got that many voices for women. I can't do that many, but I'll try. When I was just a lass, the pirate band took me in. I've been one of them ever since. Yes, so? Well, would you want to be the only girl on a ship full of pirates? Ah, right. Yeah. Ha! I knew from the start that you're too pretty to be a man. Whew. Anyhow, make fun of me for really being a woman and I'll shiver your timbers for good. Okay. That's right, it's okay. Now I'm turning in, you lads had best do the same. It's fine by me. If you notice, the more eagle-eared of you may have noticed I accidentally called Faris a she in the last episode. I guess it wasn't accidental, because she is a she. Ah, slept like a log. Rise and shine, dullards. Times are wasted. Hey, old man, that's enough lollygagging for the likes of you. On your feet, let's go. This is a lot better on my voice. It doesn't make my throat want to bleed.
Ah, you're going to dress like a girl and you should. A real shame to hide such assets. You could at least talk like one.
No point in trying to change her. Faris is who she is. That's for certain. It was a different time, okay? The language used in this game by some would be considered problematic today, but it was a different time. Okay. Let's save. Alright. We're moving on. Could really do with a few more levels. I'm going to try and get to like level 8. Usually I try and get level 10 here, but again, for the playthrough. Okay, cool. So Faris gained the ability to learn guard whenever she wants to guard. And Knight, as you can see, is like getting more and more expensive. There we go. Everyone leveled up again. Right, I'm going to move Bart's into the back row. Should have done this to begin with. As I said, magic isn't affected. And it just makes me do more damage, which is what I want. So I don't bother. Alright. Yeah, this might accidentally be the correct way. I don't want to go the correct way. I want to go the wrong way. Obtain the world map. That's missable, by the way. And you don't want to miss it. Antidote. Antidote. Phoenix down. Cool. Then again, a job level gained. Barehanded. Right, so, barehanded means you gain a monk's power and an arm. So you need to get to level 2 monk. And once you do that, then any class can get barehanded skill. So what I'll do is the next class that I get Lena to be will be a class with bad physical attack and then just use barehanded instead. Got him. Okay. I just realised something. Because the way I'm capturing this. Oh no, it seems fine. Okay, good. Right. Let's go over to the right hand side. More battles makes me a happy boy. So I'm fine to do more fights. Okay, so there's nothing over here. Alright, good. Another thing I've got to remember is that I don't talk during the battles, because I always talk. So sometimes I have to leave battles in because I was speaking while the battles were going on, which is silly of me. Okay. So I'm level 8. Everyone's at max life. So we can hop across these now. Something's fishy about this place and it ain't cod. Barts, come closer. Mum? Come here, honey. Father. Lena? Grandpa, over here.
Who was that? I just can't remember.
Just let us have your soul. Become one of us.
Demon, what are you?
Oh, I didn't expect any of you to escape the effects of my magic. Greetings, I'm Siren. I'm afraid your companion's soul does not belong to me. Still, I'm feeling generous. I would be convinced to spare yours if you ran home quietly.
You think I would abandon these kids? Fat chance, missy.
Why would you risk your life for these people?
Because they're my friends. Don't be fooled by her trickery. Open your eyes.
Equal opportunity smacking here. Bart snaps out of it, Lena comes to her senses, and Faris leaves her trance. Galuf. Uh-oh, here it comes. Old Sidon. Rude. Have I got anything to fix that? No. Yes, they're scanning me to find out what's going on. To find out where it all went wrong. That damage is real good. Stop this. Why are you being so rude? Siren has become one of the undead. Right, so now you're undead. I could probably throw a potion at you. And do 50 damage. You take a lot less damage now, you see. Oh! That's 104 damage. That's really not cool. Venomous clasp. There you go, you did. Faris doesn't get any experience for that, but oh well. Bosses don't give experience, they only give ABP. Okay, that's fine, I can just grind it out. Galuf, you saved us, I owe you my life.
Yeah, don't sweat it.
Oh, you're blushing.
I'm doing nothing of the sort.
Everyone's enjoying themselves. I can't do 3 laughs at once. I'm not that talented. Alright. Get up, Faris. Okay. So, yeah, we're nearly level 3 with Bart and Galuf. Fareth's still got ways to go, but if it's only ABP I lose from bosses, I really don't care. ABP I can just get by killing monsters. Alright, so our ship is good. We can go back here for some reason. Don't know why you'd want to, but we can. In the meantime, I guess we'll walk around here. This is nothing, but we can fight on the forests and get towards our level 10 goal. And probably fight some new enemies too. Maybe. Ah, the Tatou. Fairly sure you're new. Get him. Okay. I remember during that fight there was a quicker way of doing battle. You just hold the button down, it does it. So that's what I should be doing. A Gatling. You're new. This means I can attack lots of different things before they get to attack me. The Gatling has a counter of its own, I believe, but you can't counter a counter. Otherwise you'd be countering all day. I've often thought about an RPG mechanic where you could have a counter that just keeps countering, but an enemy also has one, so you just keep punching each other to death until one of you dies. Gain sprint. Parts gain double level gained, white level 3. Cool. So, now I can sprint no matter what I'm doing. You can't do it on the world map, by the way, in case you're wondering, why are you doing it right now? I can't. But now, for example, if I was playing this normally, I would switch to like Black Mage and then give myself sprint anyway, so I could sprint. But because I've decided I'm arbitrarily sticking to one job until it's mastered, I'm going to leave it and master Thief before I change anything else. Ah, so here's the actual next dungeon. Okay, so you want to go back down to that town. Alright, no worries. More fights for me. Ooh, a bighorn. This is a new enemy. So I can actually talk while I fight this thing. But yeah, one thing you'll notice is that, like, although technically I'm over-leveled, that boss still, like, killed me in 2 hits, for example. What you're supposed to do during that boss fight is heal it. Just heal it. That's why they cast silence on the white mage straight away. But I'm not afraid of that, really. Again, I forget between Final Fantasies which ones give XP and which ones give ability points only. But if this game only gives you ability points, which it seems to, then I'm fine. Carwen. Another good song. Lizards and other hibernating animals can't stand the cold. The kingdom of Waltz is self here beyond the sea. They use a machine to amplify the power of the water crystal. We must stop it. How can we get to Waltz? Waltz across the ocean. It's equipped by ship, but since the wind slowed, then any ship sailing. Haven't got Sildra either. Barris, I'm sorry. But have you any ideas? No ships, we can't go by sea. So if we can't go by land or sea, then I guess air is our only option. My husband claims he saw a Windrake flying to North Mountain. Everyone says it's hogwash. Really now? Windrakes? But then he got all nettled and now he's having himself a sulk upstairs in the pub. I don't know what to do with him. Allow me to play my piano. Piano skills leveled up. Yes. Oh, did you get your hands on the ball map? Once you're outside of town, you can press the Y button to look at it.
Knights do it two-handed.
Yeah.
Excuse me? I can tell there's a dragon grass up on North Mountain, but there's poison grass up there choking it out. A Windrake and super rare dragon grass, if you get your hands on those, you'll be rolling in Gil. These are the hidden passage I was talking about. The thief ability, find passage, lets you see these. You can walk through them even if you can't see them. But being able to see them obviously makes it a lot easier. I really saw it up at North Mountain, flying around. It was the dragon, sure as I live. What kind of dragon? Was it tamed? What did it look like? Oh, it looked dragon-like. It was wearing some sort of armor, as I recall. Could have been a real-life Windrake. Here you. Father's Windrake's on North Mountain. What? Why would it be there? On North Mountain grows a plant called dragon grass. It is the only substance that can heal a Windrake's wounds. That must mean Hiryu is hurt. Windrake, huh? Say, Bart, since the land is here out, we should take to the air. Oh, we should take to the air. We could ride to Waltz and Hiryu. That's the ticket. Now let's get moving to North Mountain. Thank you. Right, so what new magics has he got for me? Armor? Is that protect? And silence. And sleep. I'll buy everything because if I buy it now I don't have to buy it later. There's no description of what it does, is there? I'm out of MP. Yep. Okay. Gotta go rest up at an inn. I mean, if I was going to do that... Nah, it doesn't matter. Equipment shop. Hello. Long, please. Long sword for Baris. Which is a 7 more attack power, so she's real strong. And bronze everything. Okay. That's a better armor upgrade for everyone. So I'd like to see. Goes up to 3 defense. You go up to 7 defense. 4, 4, 3, and 4. Yeah. Okay. But probably magic defense is better on Bart's. Alright, let's go to the inn, rest up, and then buy some sundries. Yeah, 10 gil? Yeah, I'd love to stay. For that sort of money. You'd be silly not to. Okay. I'll check on the upstairs of the inn in case there's a hidden passage somewhere. I don't remember there being one. And in fact, there is not one. Okay. I'm going to buy some sundries so that I can heal status ailments that afflict me. So, for example, 3 of these, 3 eye drops, 3 maiden's kisses, 3 mallets, 3 gold needles. Well, I guess one more because I've got 3 now. Phoenix Downs. Don't need those desperately. I'm going to go up to 5 of everything. You knew I was going to. I don't know why I did 3. Okay. Bit of a spending spree, but we'll get it all back. Don't you worry. Okay. We're all healed up. Nice. We're armoured up, so we'll take less damage. We do more damage, or at least with Faris. So let's see how much we do. So I didn't get to actually use Faris, so I'm not going to show that battle. I'll go to one where I can use Faris and show you that. This'll do. There's no way I kill all this stuff before I win. Let's show you what a longsword looks like. Hiya! Boom. Solid 120 damage. You love it. You love to see it. Cool. So that's done. Now then, let's walk up to the North Mountain.
Okay, very good. A few more fights to go, probably. Very cool. Okay, so I'm going to end here. I mean, not quite level 10, but it's going to be a while before I can do that, so I won't worry about it. Yes. So I will see you guys next time when we go up to North Mountain and find Hiryu, hopefully. See you then. Goodbye.